Hey, welcome back. So let's talk immune boosting foods, shall we? Let's talk eating all the good stuff. Let's talk naturally boosting your immune system so you don't get sick. I've been getting so many questions on, Carmen, what should I be eating to boost my immune system? And so I have a list of things that my family eats that are on my shopping list when there's any kind of caca, flu, virus, whatever it is floating around in the air that I don't want to catch, or I want my immune system to be high. Because here's the deal. You can always take supplements and you can always supplement your diet with vitamins and things like that. But vitamin sources always are better to come from the source of the vitamin. Does that make sense? Versus either having an artificial source of a vitamin or it extracted. And so here's the deal. You do what you have to do. Like my kids do take a multivitamin. But these foods right here that I'm going to run down with you in the next 10 minutes are going to be foods that are easily accessible. You know, sometimes I will hear somebody talk or I'll read a list and I'm like, great, those sound awesome. Where do I find them? Like, have you ever done that? You ever went to find a food that was like, they said was really good for you and none of the stores around you carried it? Yeah, I've totally done that. So all of these foods are going to be really easily accessible no matter what part of the country you live in. They're really easy to find. They're not rare and they're going to help boost your immune system. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Citrus. Citrus is amazing because citrus is actually very high in vitamin C. And one of the things that I learned recently is that your peel, the citrus peel, so whether you have nectarines, oranges, grapefruit, any kind of citrus, tangerines, so you peel the citrus, right? And you don't eat the peel, you eat you eat what's inside the peel. But your peel actually contains a large amount of vitamin C. And so one of the things we've been doing in our household is I have a brown paper bag and I will just dump my peels into that brown paper bag, keep it in the fridge. And when I get enough, I will boil them up. I'll boil the peels for a couple hours just on low. And then I will use that peel juice because it doesn't taste amazing. Like you could drink it or make tea out of it. But what I've been doing is I've been using it to make rice or using it to make oatmeal, or I made rice pudding this last weekend, and I used it to make rice pudding. So I've been using it to cook with or using it inside of tea. My favorite thing is to make oats with it, overnight oats or rolled oats. And so there's all that vitamin C that we would normally just throw in the trash that I'm using and getting, I'm getting all the vitamins out of that orange. Versus throwing a good chunk of them in the trash. So citrus. This one might surprise you. Red bell peppers. So red bell peppers, ounce for ounce, have twice as much vitamin C as citrus does. Isn't that crazy? Not the green ones, not the yellow ones, the red ones. The red bell peppers have regular bell peppers are good for you as well. But in particular, the red ones have twice as much vitamin C as citrus. And citrus is known as the vitamin C. Eat that if you want vitamin C. No one ever talks about red bell peppers. So red bell peppers is a really good source of vitamin C. Spinach. Spinach is going to be another good vegetable that's high in vitamin C. Spinach is also high in antioxidants. Now here's the thing with spinach, all right? Spinach is going to have the most vitamins when it's lightly cooked or not cooked. And I'm going to talk about that in just a second, all right? So another good one is going to be broccoli. Broccoli is high in vitamin A, C, and E. I have a little cheat sheet that I wrote because I don't want to forget. I'm talking about all these vitamins. I don't want to forget one. It's high in vitamin A, C, and E, as well as antioxidants. Broccoli is really amazing. And again, same thing with your broccoli. You want to make sure that when you're eating it, it is, okay, so have you ever boiled broccoli or spinach? And when you get done, the juice is green, the water's green. What's in the water is all of your vitamins. You are basically boiling the nutrients out of your vegetables. And so it's going to have the highest vegetable or the highest nutrient content raw. And if you are going to cook it like your broccoli, you need to steam or saute or anything like that. You don't want to cook the bejesus out of it. When you cook the daylights out of it, you're losing most of your nutritional content. Like my husband comes from the South. That's where he grew up, where they boil their vegetables. They boil their vegetables. And I had learned this through another business that I used to have, that you should not boil your vegetables if you want it to nourish your body. And yeah, so if you are eating broccoli to try to get all the vitamins and antioxidants out of it, steam it, lightly cook it, don't boil it. If you want to boil it, take that green juice at the end and shoot it. Get your vitamins. Get your vitamins, girl. Get your vitamins. Garlic. Okay, now here's the thing with garlic. I had heard garlic for years and years and years and years. All right? That garlic is great for you. And garlic is really amazing for you. But here's the thing. To have it really be an immune boosting, to really take advantage of the immune boosting properties, it needs to be raw, first off. Don't cook it. I like garlic because it tastes good, but if you want it for immune boosting properties, it has to be raw, and you have to consume 2 whole cloves a day. You have horrible breath. Horrible breath. Although there is this thing on Amazon. It's like a steel bar of soap. It's like a hunk of steel, and it looks like a bar of soap. And you wash your hands with it. Of course, it doesn't lather, it's steel, but it takes the smell of garlic and onions off of your hands. So if you happen to cook a lot and like, you know, when you peel garlic and you're messing with garlic, you can wash your hands, but they still smell like garlic. Yeah, it's like $6 on Amazon. Just a gee whiz, FYI, if you don't like garlic smelling hands. So 2 cloves of garlic per day, but garlic just in general doesn't hurt you. But again, if you want it for immune boosting properties, you know, there you go. Ginger, fresh ginger. Fresh ginger is really great. You can get it from the grocery store. It's sold by the pound. It doesn't weigh a lot. It lasts quite a long time in your refrigerator. You can grate it in your oatmeal. You can put it in rice. You can put it in vegetables. You can put it in tea. You can put fresh ginger in a lot of different things. It lasts a long time. It's not expensive. Every grocery store that I've ever been to has it. And ginger is really great. It has a lot of anti-inflammatory properties to it, and it has antioxidants in it as well. Green tea and black tea. All right. So for the past couple weeks, I've been drinking a glass of green tea, a mug of green tea every single day. Some days it's hot. Some days I have it iced with my liquid stevia vanilla cream flavoring. Oh, it's so good. So good. All right. So green tea has these things called flavonoids. I might totally be butchering that. But these flavonoids, they're a type of antioxidant. All right. Now, these antioxidants, they seek out, like they get in your body and they seek out these free radical cells, which are the cells that help make you sick, right? So they seek out these free radical cells and they destroy them. Like every time I'm drinking my green tea, right? I just imagine these flavonoids getting in my body, and they're like, all right, free radicals, where you at? Like they're in there with their sniper rifles and they're like attacking the free radical cells. That may not be the same vision you get, but that's the vision I get. But anyway, green tea, black tea, those are really great things for that. Turmeric is the main ingredient used in curry powders, and turmeric is going to be really great also as an anti-inflammatory. Papaya is loaded with vitamin C. A whole papaya has about 250% of your vitamin C for the day. So most people aren't eating a whole papaya, but are you seeing all these sources of where you and I get a lot of vitamin C? And so you might be surprised. You might not need a vitamin C supplement. You might be getting enough vitamin C. The only way to know is to track. Like if you use a tracking app like MyFitnessPal and you're entering what you're eating, you can actually look at your nutrition and it's going to show you where your diet is low on certain vitamins, on certain minerals, and you can either choose to add foods in that have those properties, or you can get a supplement, whatever you choose. But these are just really easy ways to get immune boosting properties in every single day. Papaya also has potassium and vitamin B, just a gee whiz. Kiwis are really great. Kiwi's really great, and folate, potassium, and vitamin K, as well as vitamin C. Chicken and turkey. So B6 has really been being talked about these past couple years. Before that, it was kind of, it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. But B6 is going to be, there's going to be a lot of B6 in lean turkey and lean chicken. 3 ounces of lean turkey or lean chicken is going to have 40 to 50% of your daily B6. Okay? And the B6 is what helps it helps to form new healthy red blood cells. Here's the other thing with turkey and chicken. So if you've noticed, it's really been a popular thing in grocery stores, on any of the health food sites. They have bone broth. Believe it or not, you can make your own bone broth. And I say believe it or not because this is something I have done for years that most people don't do on the regular basis. So anytime you make a turkey, all right, you can take all the bones, all the fat, all the stuff that you would normally throw it away. You put it in I put it in a roaster. I fill it with water and I roast it on low for about 24 to 48 hours. Same thing with the chicken. If you cook a chicken, instead of throwing your chicken bones out, even if you go to Kentucky Fried Chicken and you get a tub of extra crispy, you're going to be left with all the chicken bones. Take those chicken bones, throw them in a big pot, throw them in a roaster, turn it on low, fill it up with water, and let that sucker just marinate. Let it heat on low. Again, you want to do this on low and slow. And you're going to end up with chicken broth, turkey broth. And this is great to drink. We make soups with it here in our household. You can freeze it. So I put it into containers and I put it in the freezer. And then I pull it out. You can put it into gallon Ziploc bags. I don't recommend it because if it gets like a little thing in it as it's unthawing, it will leak. So containers are the best. You can get them containers anywhere. All right, Amazon, Walmart, Target, dollar store, any of those things. Shellfish. So here, shellfish is packed with zinc. All right. And in a minute here, I'm going to give you guys several different foods that have zinc in them because zinc helps so when you get a virus inside of your body, it obviously grows. Zinc helps keeps that virus from growing. But you have to have zinc on board as soon as you start feeling symptoms. Otherwise, it doesn't do a whole lot. You got to have it on in the very beginning before the virus starts to grow, and it'll help stop that virus from reproducing. But shellfish is going to be packed with zinc. So you're thinking about crabs, clams, oysters, lobster, mussels. Now, there's a funny thing about zinc. You're only recommended about 8 milligrams per day, give or take, depending on what study or what guideline you're looking at. But too much zinc can have bad effects. So make sure before you start taking a zinc supplement, make sure you're already not getting enough. Depending on the diet and what you eat, you may already be getting enough zinc in your diet. Almonds, we have a couple left. Almonds are packed in vitamin E and healthy fats. Now here's the thing with vitamin E. Vitamin E needs fat to be fully absorbed into the body. So something like almonds, you're going to have vitamin E, and almonds are a nut, so they have healthy fats. So it's kind of a perfect marriage for getting vitamin E because you have the healthy fat, you have the vitamin E, your body absorbs it really, really well. Greek yogurt, vitamin D, it has live active cultures inside of it, which is really good to help fight disease inside of your body. Sweet potato has beta carotene, which your body turns into vitamin A. And again, that helps go after those free radical cells, destroying them and boosting your immune system. Now, here are some foods that are going to be higher in zinc. Pumpkin seeds, seeds in general, hemp seeds, seeds in general. It's going to have 1.5 ounces is 20% of your zinc. Red meat, 100 grams of red meat or 3.5 ounces is 44%. 44% of your daily zinc. Chickpeas, lentils, legumes, basically, beans, high in zinc. Cashews, 1 ounce of cashews has 15% of your daily recommendation of zinc. Milk and cheese contain zinc. Eggs contain cheese. Dark chocolate, so like think 70 to 80% dark chocolate. Now, dark chocolate, it's chocolate. Sometimes people are like, oh, this dark chocolate's really good. They're eating a whole, dark chocolate bar. No. Like there are studies that show that if you eat a small quantity of dark chocolate every single day, it helps with your health. But I'm talking about like, you know, a little tiny piece of dark chocolate, not a chocolate bar. Carmen, I got all my zinc in. I eat that whole chocolate bar. You also consume 2,000 calories. So, you know, be wise with it. But those are going to be some immune boosting foods to focus on anytime you're trying to naturally. And look, here's the best time to do it. The best time to do it is when you're healthy. Unfortunately, most people think about boosting their immune system once they get sick. The very best time to boost your immune system is when you're not sick. Get your body nice and healthy. That way, if you look, lots of people, when we come across a virus or a bacteria or anything that could cause us to be sick, depending on how strong your immune system is, you might not even catch it. You might not even get it. You might have mild symptoms versus someone who has a lower immune system. It might affect them completely different. So anyway, let me know in the comments if there's any immune boosting foods you like. And again, there's many more that we didn't talk about. These are just the ones that are the easiest to get and that really do. There's a lot that really do, but these are easy for any of us to get. So anyway, make sure to hit the subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, and we will see you on the next one.